Assalamu alaikum. Hope all of you are fine. Today we will discuss about systems of equation. Particularly, this system consists of two equations. So we have already started this topic in previous lecture. So if you have not seen those lectures, then first watch my previous lecture so that you will be able to understand the concept of systems of equation properly. There are so many methods of solving these equations, but today we will look at how we can plot these equations and discuss about its solution with the software Matlab. So first, look at this interface. This is a command window. Here you will write all your codes, algorithms, and this is a workspace. This is a current folder. Here all the files are stored. So for example, if I click on this mat file, this is the detail of the file. This is a very useful software developed by a mathwork. So MATLAB is a development environment for numerical computing, statistical analysis, and simulation used by millions of people worldwide in industry and universities for application in the field of economics, engineering, mathematics, physics, medicine, biology, environmental science. Simulink is a graphic environment for multi-domain simulation. So this is the Simulink. Where it is, this is. So here you can model your problems. Simulink is a graphic environment for multi-domain simulation and multi-based design integrated with MATLAB. So this is a very useful software for engineers, scientists, researchers. So let's start our first code. Now, what you have to do first, you have to define symbols or variables by a command sims, syms, sims. So we have two variables x and y. So these are the two variables stored in the workspace here. If you look at this, x and y, these are the symbolic functions. So these are the symbolic variables. They are not numeric. Now define a function. So these are the two equations in the system which we have considered here. So this is exercise 3.8, question number 1, which we have already solved analytically. So we will try to look at how its solution looks like. So today we will use plotting. So for plotting we will use a command ezplot. So if you look at this, this should be f. This is your first plot. I will show you in a few minutes. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on command used for plotting multiple plots in a single interface, single GUI. In a single GUI. Now we'll use second function, which is h. So I will take this equation as k. Now I want my second graph different from the first graph. So I will use set command here to change the color of the graph. Now look at our graph. So here is the graph. The first equation which we have plotted is the equation of straight line. This is the equation of straight line, and this is the hyperbola. The point of intersection of the hyperbola and the straight line is the required solution. So when we solve these equation, we got 2 points. So if you look at this point, this is -1, 3, and if I move this graph, this is -13 and 11. So when we solve these equations analytically, you know, we got two answers. The two answers are -13 and 11, and the second answer is -1 and 3. So this is the graphical representation of the data. So whenever you solve two equations, the point of intersections of the equations is your required solution. So hope you understand this lecture.